Hey, what's up everybody? Today I'd like to tell you about these New Balance, made in the USA, 998s in core gray. And that rhymes. Styling and rhyming everything I say. Time to let the metal music play. I don't really like to own more than maybe 2 pairs of sneakers at once. One that has like a flat sole for lifting, and then another one for more sneaker stuff, like let's say walking along trail or running or whatever. I don't really put much more thought than that into my sneaker game. I got these from a store called Somewhere in DC. That's a cool store because you can get a lot of rare brands that are really hard to find in the DMV area, let alone just DC. There's also an interesting long history of New Balance and the whole DC sneaker culture beyond what I talk about here, but worth a search if you're interested. I've owned a decent amount of the more well-known, high-ish, commonly recommended traditional sneaker designs like the Common Projects Achilles, the Visvum, the Skagway is probably the most common, MMM, German Army trainer replicas, even the Rick Owens Ramones, a bunch of others, all of which will probably show up on this channel at some point. But while owning them, I've also owned a pair of New Balance, usually the 998s, and usually in this colorway, and I always wore the 998s more. One of my feet is actually a little bit wider than the other, so the gunboat dad shoe vibe works well for me. I know a lot of sneakerheads might find this on YouTube, so I should say that I'm definitely not a sneakerhead. I just kind of get whatever works for me, and I got these because they go with pretty much everything I'm going to wear. They're made in the United States, so locally, and are about $200 and honestly hold up pretty well. I'm gonna show some video of these next to the pair that I had for about a year now after super heavy use. Note that I don't really clean sneakers very often. I didn't clean these up at all for this video. By the way, the only reason I bought a new pair after a year is because I wanted to size up for my last pair for a better fit. Side comment, guys, your shoe size can and for many will change over time. One of the joys of getting old, I guess. I really can't break down the individual parts, but I can tell you without a doubt that the New Balance made in USA models, which are obviously a little bit more pricey, seem to last much longer and look much better than the cheaper outsourced ones. I do definitely notice a difference in the suede. I have A-B'd these in stores in the mall before, and I definitely notice a difference. And I'll always buy this colorway because it just seems to vibe with anything that I put on. So ratings wise, because I like to assign letter grades to things on my channel, high quality footwear gets talked about a lot in all the heritage, traditional menswear circles, like a lot. And I've been down that rabbit hole, and like I said, I've tried a lot of the more boutique kind of brands that cost about 3 times as much as what a pair of made in the USA 998s will run you. And if I had to pick one sneaker to own for the rest of my life, the boring ass dad shoe 998s would definitely be the ones. They've got the extreme comfort, versatility, sustainability, and whatever box I can think of, they pretty much check it, and they do it well. So this is my definition of an S rating. Dad shoes forever, baby. That's all I got on these. Thanks for watching, guys. So what do you think? As always, feel free to speak your mind in the comments. Until next time, peace, my dudes.